Hi guys, this is the VVACN channel, and yes, my channel has finally reached 100 subscribers, and like I promised, I'll be making the 100 subscriber special video today. Today I'm going to be taking a look at all of my model cars, so yes, I'm going to be making a video of my full collection. I used to have over 30 cars a couple of months ago, but I've sold quite a lot of them while I was trying to save up money for a bike, so I only have 24 of them. But yes, we'll be taking a look at one by one and just see what cars I have left. So here is the car that probably started it all. My first ever model car. Well, the one I bought, this was the first one. Red Audi R8. I saw an Audi R8 in San Francisco and I fell in love with it, so I came back to North Carolina and I bought this thing in an instant, and which probably started my collection in the first place. I really loved R8s at that time, and since they were so cheap, I thought there will be no reason for me to not get a second one, which is the reason why I have another one right here, the white Audi R8. I was really crazy about R8s back then, that's why I bought two instead of all those cars that were there like Gallardo or F-150 SVT. And then I bought the Nissan GTR R35. Now this is the last car I bought in the United States. After this one I come back to Korea and continue my collection. This one is actually quite a rare car. You don't see that much chrome GTR R35s. And although its quality is not the best, and it also got wrecked while I was transporting it from the US to Korea, it is a very nice car, and it's kind of satisfying to see a GTR R35 in my collection overall. And then I came back to Korea and bought my first model car here, the Mercedes-Benz CLS Class W219. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I'm a huge fan of Mercedes-Benz, and even within the Mercedes-Benz range, the W219 CLS class is probably one of my favorite cars. Actually, I prefer the 219 CLS class to the 218C class, or the 220S class, which is saying something, and I just love the way the W219 CLS class looks, so when I saw this one for sale, I was like, oh my gosh, I had to get this car, and bought it in an instant. And I'm quite satisfied with it because the rear doors open, unlike most Maisto sedans, so I'm planning on getting another 219 CLS, either Maisto or Kyosho. And then I got the Mercedes-Benz SLR Mclaren, probably because it's one of my, well, I think this is one of the most beautiful supercars in the world. And it also has the Mercedes-Benz logo on it. I mean, its lines and those rims in this car is extreme. And as you know, for our beginner special, we made a video where we wrecked on a gray SLR McLaren. A lot of people didn't like that, but anyway. The SLR McLaren by Maisto. I saw this one for sale in a toy store and I bought it for $50. I know you might think that's crazy, but in Korea, the model car prices are around there actually. And then I got the Chevy Corvette by Maisto. And Chevy Corvette, along with Ford Mustang, is probably one of the most American cars in the world, so not having it was not an option. And at that time, there were no C7s, so I bought a C6 in black. And black is actually quite a rare color because you don't see that much Maisto black Corvettes. And then I got the Lamborghini Murcielago. I thought it was about time I get a Lamborghini for my collection, so I got the car that's most common, but also a car that represents the Lamborghini brand, the Murcielago. I was still young at the time, and it was kind of hard for me to afford an auto or stuff like that, so I just stayed with the Maisto, and although the quality is not the best, the idea of having a Murcielago in my collection is actually quite enough for me. And then I got the SRT Viper GTS by Maisto in red. I would have preferred black, but only red came in Korea. Probably because this car was brand new at that time, and the model was too actually. And for the fact that the SRT Viper looked really, really aggressive was probably what made me buy this car in the first place. And then I got the car that's on to the side, the Porsche Carrera GT concept. Now actually I wasn't really intending to buy this particular model. I was actually I ordered this car because I thought this was the production version Carrera GT, but it turned out to be a concept, so I was planning on returning it, but well, the quality of the engine was so good that I kept it. I mean, if you look in the review, you'll know what I'm talking about. The quality in this thing is actually much more nicer than the ones in most Maisto cars. So I never really liked this car, which is the reason why it's off to the side. And then I got the, let's see, oh, this one. I got the Hummer HX concept, probably because I wanted to have an SUV in my collection, and when I saw the Hummer HX, I thought it was a pretty unique car, and bought it. And although the quality really, really disappointed me, I don't really like it, so it's still here on the side. I believe I haven't made a review of this car yet, so I'll be making that one within my summer vacation. And then I got the Porsche Panamera Turbo. At that time, I had ridden in my dad's friend's Porsche Panamera Turbo. My family doesn't drive a Porsche Panamera. And I fell in love with it, so I thought it would be pretty nice to have this car also in model. So I bought this one in Maisto. Like I said, I can't really afford ORF. I mean, I was still an elementary schooler at the time. And then I got the, let's see, the Porsche Carrera GT production model. Now this was the model I was actually intending to get, and since I had a green one, I thought, you know, it would be not too bad to have a red one also, so I bought it in red, and it remains one of my favorite models to this date. I just love the production Carrera GT. And then I got the Mercedes-Benz SL class, judging by the license plate, it's a 2001 version. Now this is actually a very special car for me because not only do I like Mercedes, but this was the first car I customized. Well, if you can call it like that. I gave it carpet tuning. If you haven't watched the review, please go ahead and check out the review to see what I'm talking about. So I did carpet tuning on this car, so the first car I tuned, so it's actually a bit special to me. And then I believe the last car I bought in 2013 was the Ford Mustang. At the end of 2013, I became interested in American muscle, and well, Ford Mustang is basically the car that represents the United States. So I can't really not have it in my collection, so I decided to buy a Mustang. I had actually a couple of variants for this model. I could have the GT convertible, standard convertible, and Roush, I believe. But I thought Roush was pretty new, you know, with those chrome rims, and well, Roush is a more powerful car in the real world, so another reason why I chose Roush. And then I got the Dodge Challenger. Well, like I said, I was interested in American muscle from late 2013 to early 2014. Well, this car seems actually a bit big, and the quality is actually really poor on this model, but still, I like to keep these cars together, you know, as American muscle, and I'm hoping to get the Camaro soon, and the 2015 Mustang, of course. And then I got the BMW Z8. Because I'm a huge fan of Mercedes-Benz, I don't really like BMWs, and this is probably one of the only BMWs I like to this date. The Z8, with its half classic, half, you know, modern looks, this is one of the most beautiful cars I saw, and like, wow. And I thought it was mandatory to have this car in my collection. And then I got the Mercedes-Benz SL63 AMG. I believe this is the R213 SL. Bought it in metallic blue. Probably because I really like the new SL's looks. But I heard the Maistos quality have improved in latest models, so that's why I also bought it. I bought it with the SL65 AMG, and to be honest, I think the SL65 AMG is a far better car because the metallic blue on SL63 AMG, I don't know if you can see it, it gets blurry, doesn't really give the proper feeling of an aggressive and expensive SL63, but the matte gray in the SL65, it really gives the feeling that you're looking at a 230 grand Mercedes V12. So actually I prefer the SL65 AMG more. And then I decided to expand my Lambo collection a little bit and bought a Gallardo. And probably because Gallardo is, the most sold Lamborghini unit, so you have to have this one. Bought it in Welly. I had a couple of options for this car also. I could have chosen Motormax, Maisto, Welly, and a couple of other brands, but I thought Welly was pretty new, and it proved to be quite nice actually than I expected it to be. And then I got the car that probably represents my diecast car collection, the Rastar Bentley Mulsanne. Now I told you that this car is really long, which is why I have this little pencil case right here, because as you can see the car is longer than the shelf, and none of the other cars I own is this long. This car was actually it was a huge hit in Korea, and I thought I had to have it too. And apparently you guys liked it, and that's why I made so many videos with it. And it's probably the car that represents my collection, yes. And then after that, I became interested in the whole Rastar brand thingy, and I bought the Bugatti. Yes, Rastar made the Bugatti after the Mulsanne, and this one also came out in many videos. This one is a 16.4 Grandsport Vitesse, the convertible model, Grandsport with the Super Sport engine in it. And yes, it's a very nice car looking and overall, but the quality in this thing is not as good as the Mulsanne, if you want to know. And then, well, I've got the latest model to this date, I believe. I haven't bought anything since the Bugatti, and then because I was buying a bike, a really good one, and then I saw this one and I'm like, wow, I just have to get it. It's a brand new Mercedes sports car, and as a Mercedes-Benz fan, I just couldn't resist it and bought it. It's the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT, the successor to the SLS AMG, and it's beautiful. I made a review of it, and it's also my first yellow car, and I'm really satisfied with it. And then, well, these two cars right here, I haven't really bought them myself. These were in the storage room, probably my dad's once. The Ferrari Testarossa by Hot Wheels Elite, and the Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR by Maisto. So here's my collection. This row, this row, this row, and this row, and that row, and a couple of 124s, miniatures, and well, stuff like that. Yes, so I'm not really gonna say I quit collecting diecast cars, because I still, I'm still looking for nice model cars, but I don't think I'm gonna be buying cars as often as I had before, right? So yes, but I'll be buying new cars. And overall, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for the attention you showed me so far, and thank you guys so much for the 100 subs. And since all the tests are over and summer vacation, I'll be making new videos soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.